Greetings, Adam Hires here, Hires and Associates, Insurance and Annuities. We are an independent annuity broker, and in this particular video we're going to talk a little bit about how we make some of the recommendations we do for our clients and how we help them shop for annuities. So we have some very capable software here. We're going to introduce you to it and just show you what happens kind of behind the scenes. We've got about 750 annuities from different insurance companies to look at and compare and contrast. There'll be a couple others out there as well, but this is 98% of what's out there on the market. And within those annuities, there's different categories: lifetime income and accumulation. Most of our clients are looking for accumulation annuities right now, savings, income, etc. There's fixed indexed annuities. We're going to talk about multi-year guaranteed annuities. These are like CD type annuities. They have a fixed rate and it's fixed for the entire term. Very popular right now, tax deferred in a lot of cases. Just a great place to save your money. We're using $100,000. A lot of annuities are going to want $100,000 within the annuity to get the best rates. Some will go lower. Some will have a maximum of 5 or 10% to get the best rates. So we'll use $100,000 in this example. Maybe we want the ability to withdraw funds. A lot of our clients never touch their annuities, but they just want the ability and they want to know they can take it out. Some want to take out even 10% or more. So we'll say 5 to 7% in this case. Move money one time. Most of these annuities are funded with a single premium. Some allow for future contributions, but when you do it with one deposit or multiple deposits in a very small amount of time, maybe 30 days, that's when you're going to get your best rates. So we'll look at an annuity of, say, 5 to 6 years. That's where you're going to see some very competitive interest rates, but of course we could look at other options. You can get annuities from 1 to 20 years. There's a lot to choose from that's out there, but this is just the software that we use for folks that maybe don't know exactly what they're looking for and want to see a few different options. A- rated or better in this particular example. Of course we could go A+, even A++. You'll typically see the best interest rates with annuities that are B++ or above, but it just depends on what's most important to you. Of course, strength of the company is very important. But just with those simple inputs, we've got 3 annuities. The software spits it right back out to us. We've got 750 right down to 3. When we are making this video here, Asonic has the best rate of 5.7 for 5 years, showing a total earnings of 100,000. 31,000, almost 32,000 altogether. So put 100,000 in for 5 years, you've made almost 32,000, which of course you could take plenty of that out because you've got 10% free withdrawals in this particular annuity. Oxford's another good example. They're offering 5.4 when this was being filmed here, and they've got free withdrawals of 10%. Now this is a 6-year annuity, so that's why you see the total earnings a little bit higher as opposed to a 5-year annuity. SBLI would be the third option. Another 5-year annuity with 5.3%. So in this particular example, Asonic would win a lot of this business. We could put an AI analysis on this, and this is going to really compare and contrast these 3 different annuities, talk about any pros or cons, or maybe if there's some features or riders in one annuity that stands out over the others. And it's just a very good way if you're not familiar with annuities or you want to see any pieces that might be in there that are notable, that might make a difference in terms of what you want that's most suitable for your particular annuity situation. And when we do that, we can put that into a PDF. So we'll have a PDF for our clients, Annuity Navigator Analysis, our valued client here. Here's our 3 annuities just that we looked at. This is in a 22-page report that we would email to our folks. And again, it would compare and contrast everything. And then it has the brochures. Now I'm going a little fast here. It has the brochures for each annuity. So just a lot of great features. So if you're interested in learning about maybe what your 3 best options are, this is a wonderful way to do it. But certainly not the only way. There's a marketplace that we have here. This software does it all. In this particular example, we've put our 65-year-old client in the state of Texas. You may know that different annuities are available in different states, so you might cross a border from one state to the next and see several different options. But this particular client's in Texas, again, 100,000. We're using non-qualified money, which just simply means money they've already paid taxes on, but of course you can do IRAs and 401ks and rollovers and Roths and 403Bs, even inherited IRAs, 1035 exchanges, a lot of different options here depending on what your particular situation is. One thing we changed, though, is we made the company rating, the insurance company rating, B++ or higher. Some folks are very comfortable with carriers that are B++ or higher, opens up more options, typically shows higher interest rates. And then in term, they might say, Adam, I'm looking for a 5-year term or a 7-year term. Those are the two that I want. So let's see who's got the very best rates there. I want withdrawals of at least 5%. We might not look at flexible premium per se. They might be interested in knowing whether or not their annuity has a market value adjustment or not, whether it can offer a return of premium, all the various riders that are out there, income riders with bonuses, long-term care riders, has a death benefit. That's important for a lot of folks. You want to know that you get the full value at death. There's no surrender values at death, that kind of thing. You also might look at any different waivers, bailout waivers, hospital waivers, nursing home, terminal illness, disability, required minimum distributions. So we got to make sure you can take your RMDs and satisfy what the IRS wants. And then there's also compound and simple interest. We won't go too deep into that, but most annuities are compound interest and makes sense for our clients. That's about 95% of the annuities out there. And then when we do that, we get several different annuities to choose from. We've got this SBLI annuity come up, Americo, and so forth. So when we compare all of these, we can put these and check them side by side and generate a little report. And that report would, and this is just a different report we've run for another client here, of 6 multi-year annuities. And this would be another thing we could of course, email to our folks, and it would have all of these annuities side by side, all of their guaranteed interest rates for the entire term, what the term is, 5 years, 7 years in that example, what their surrender schedules are, what their free withdrawal options are, premium type, these are all single premium, maximum investments and minimum investments, that's important. A lot of these, again, $20,000 will get you the best rate, but certainly there's others with $100,000. All the different types of funds they accept, non-qualified, qualified, etc. Owner age, maximum ages can be important. You get into your 80s and sometimes your 90s. There might not be quite as many annuity options available, and whether or not they're RMD friendly. We talked about that for required minimum distributions. The surrender charge waivers, this is good. They'll waive surrender charges for passing, nursing home, terminal illness, annuitization, activities of daily living, that kind of thing. So a lot of this information is available. We send this to our clients so they can see exactly what we are seeing. Again, the software is very capable. It's something that our clients want to see. They want to peek behind the curtain, and they also want to know we're just not recommending some annuity because it pays us a larger commission or something like that. But this gives you a very good idea of what we do here, the access we have to the literally hundreds of annuities that are out there so that you can know you're shopping with the right folks and in capable hands, and that you can see all the information and don't have to guess how this annuity works. Again, my name's Adam Hires & Associates. We do this work all across the country. We do income annuities, we do growth annuities, long-term care annuities. So a lot that we can do here to help our clients find the best options for them. So please feel free to give us a call and we will show you what's best for you. Thank you.